name is Mru Patel. I'm an entrepreneur and a best-selling author, and my mission is how to help people succeed from within. I'm doing a whole series of Mru's Minute Mentoring at the moment, and I hope you find them useful. This series is about presentation skills, and today I'm going to talk to you about being called upon to do an impromptu speech, meaning someone picks on you and say, can you talk about whatever? Being put on the spot and doing something straight off the cuff. How do you handle that? A lot of people just freeze. They freeze on a number of things based on fear of not knowing, fear of no preparation, fear of being in front of an audience that they don't even know, and a number of other things that I list in my course. Let's address how you tackle this situation should that come to you. I've done a number of this, in the hundreds. The way I do it is I take 10 deep breaths. Whilst I'm having these 10 deep breaths, what I do is I put a structure with clear mind, because I send oxygen to the brain before I do my power exercise. Oxygen in the brain, and I'm thinking of what am I going to say. And what I do is I create a mini structure, not more than 4 or 5 things, because that's all the brain can handle when it's done impromptu off the cuff. So the first thing I say is, hi, welcome, thank you for allowing me to speak on the subject matter. And then I do the credibility piece. I am talking to you on behalf of whoever's asked you because of my credentials on, name the credentials. If it's a friend speech, you say, because he's been a friend and I know him for 15 years and I'm absolutely honored and delighted for him to choose me to talk about him today, for example. If it's on a technical matter, I am the expert in this field where I've attained X, Y, and Z on that field, hence the reason I've been chosen to talk about this subject. Then you talk about the main content, and you spend 60 to 70% of your time on the content, and just think of 2 things. What are people's needs and problems, and how you can help them. That's all. If it's a general fun thing, what do people want to hear? I.e., is it a humor type of party? Is it a serious speech? Do you want some call to action at the end of it? So you just base your whole content around that. Meaning, if it's a best men's or a presentation where someone's asked you, create a story in your mind. I knew this person since the age of 10, and some of the things we did were absolutely crazy. Here's a little story about what we did. So you will connect to the audience. If it's a technical subject, the needs and problems connect to the audience, because they'll say, yeah, that applies to me, that applies to me, that applies to me, and you just want 1 or 2. And then you said, this is how I can help you. If it's a friendly one, you just close it off as a nice summary, humorous joke or something along those lines, and you thank the audience again and the host who asked you to speak on their behalf. And that's it. That's all I do in impromptu, off-the-cuff things. So deep breaths, structure, content, thank yous or summary, and that's it. Practice that, and you will see how powerful that is. If you need more, please visit www.mrupatel.com, and there are a number of further tips together with my presentation and communications course for maximum impact. Thank you. I hope you found it useful.